Oh my goodness. And he's still asleep, guys. Look. So Francis Ngannou's first fight back stops, dominates, listen, ground and pound, straight video game style against Renan Ferreira at the PFL, what is it called? The PFL Night of Champions. So far, I do admit I was entertained. I do admit, good, solid card. By the way, it's been a busy day of combat sports, but I was concerned because it's his first fight in 3+ years. The last time he fought was against Stipe Miocic. No, excuse me, Cyril Gane, where he wrestled him and actually shown that he can wrestle. Well, he's up. Good. In an impressive performance where he actually out-wrestled the wrestler and he retired with the belt, but that was back in January of 2020. When was that? Was that January? Why is this messed up like this? 2022, excuse me. So he's basically been off for about close to 3 years now. 2025 will be 3 years since he's been away from the UFC. Since then, he went on to get a very historic performance against former heavyweight lineal champion Tyson Fury. Got knocked out by Anthony Joshua. If I were to bet, I would bet that he probably made about $50 million for both of those fights, give or take. And now he's in the PFL, first fight back since losing his son. Or first fight back in MMA. So the question is, educate me. Who's gonna be there for him now? Like, who's he gonna fight? What is the fight to make in PFL? Because it's a shame that the falling out with UFC happened, but in the end of the day, he won because he got his big paydays. And all he wanted was more money. And I think he deserved it. And obviously, if he was to go back now, I mean, I know he's not. We probably will never see him in UFC again. Damn, he's still down there. But, what is the fight that can be made? And will he be the fighter? And I remember the press releases talking about it and him talking about it. Will he be the fighter to lure other UFC fighters over to the PFL, especially the big heavy-hitting heavyweight division? Because right now, I just don't know. And also, like, who am I looking out for? Once he got him down, he never got up. First round finish. And I think that the ref let it go on a little bit too long because at one point in time, it just looked like he was out. Like right here, it looks like he's out. Look, he's out. And you see how his head just bounced off the canvas right there? And then he got one more in for good measure. Let me see if I can get you another clip of it. But it's this one that's going to come in hard. It's one of these. Boom, boom, boom. Like, imagine somebody that big, 256 pounds on top of you, just pounding away. Nah. All credit to these fighters, man, because what they got to go through in there is just like, nope, not me. And then you got to just be cool with it. You got to be like, you know what? Good fight. Great champ. And look, he's done. He's on the canvas, like face down, like literally licking the canvas. So tell me, so I understand that PFL and Bellator, what are they? They've merged, I'm guessing. So what is the end game? What are they trying to accomplish? How are they going to get guys like me, a boxing guy and a UFC guy, even though I'm a part-time UFC guy, but still I follow the sport. In fact, I'm watching UFC right now. How do they get somebody like me to be like, you know what? I'm going to invest in watching this. Yes, we got Ngannou, but who else is there after that? Who are we supposed to be watching? By the way, let's take a jump cut. Listen to the post-fight interview. I'm sure it's going to be emotional. Is it Renan Ferreira or Renan? How does that work?
Michael C. Williams makes it official inside the smart cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, before announcing the official time, we'd like to welcome back inside the smart cage for the presentation of the world title belt.
Look how massive these dudes are. They're massive.
Vice Minister of the Ministry of Sports, and Abdulaziz Julidan, Chairman of the Saudi MMA Federation, along with President of PFL Fighter Operations, Ray Sefo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in the main event of the evening, it comes to a halt officially 3 minutes, 32 seconds into round number one. He is the winner by knockout, and now the new PFL Super Fights Heavyweight World Champion, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
Ray Sefo wraps the belt around Francis Ngannou. Pete Murray, Don Davis in the cage, along with dignitaries from the Saudi MMA Federation and the Ministry of Sport. And Brett Okamoto has the winner.
Francis, congratulations, my friend. I can only imagine what's going through your mind. A month ago, I asked you if you got a win tonight, how you thought it would feel. You said that you could not even predict it. How does this moment feel to you right now?
I don't know. I can't just think about anything that my son could be, you know.
Damn.
I only take this fight because of him. I wanted to fight for him. But and I'm done. So I don't know. I hope they can remember his name, because without Kobe, we wouldn't be here tonight. I wouldn't have fight. But thank you everyone for coming. And thank you for Saudi Arabia. Thank you for Riyadh to be a great host, to always having us here, taking good care of us. For the people here, very lovely, supporting. I think today I have more than a fan base in Saudi. I think in Riyadh I have what I could call in another way, a family. Thank you guys.
Francis, you are no stranger to difficulties and challenges in your life. After what you just described, I don't think many other human beings can even picture walking out with that on their mind. What was it like for you to walk to this cage tonight?
He was tough. He's been tough. The past, I think, not only the training camp was tough, but the past 2 days were very tough, full of emotion. Couldn't do anything without thinking about it. I mean, I'm trying to say I will be strong, tell myself everything to keep moving, but it's hard, man. It's just hard.
Well, Francis, for the fight itself, you hadn't been in an MMA cage for 2 years. You were in a boxing ring. It did look like you missed a step. How comfortable did you feel out there with all of your weapons at hand?
No, I knew I didn't miss a step. I wasn't worried about it, because as soon as I walked in the gym for MMA, I knew that everything was still there. It was just about me being able to manage my emotion, you know, deal with life separately, not mix up stuff. So that's basically what I was about. I've been working on. And yes, we're here. I think we finally get the result. Thank to my team, for my family, everybody that been around here. Some of them are Strip and Dewey, which been away from their family for almost 2 months to support me in my crazy journey, to my crazy dream, which has no limit. Sometimes I don't know if my dream even has sense, but here we are. Thank you guys.
You know, you said all along that you are a full mixed martial artist. Did you envision taking this fight to the floor, or was that something that you saw when you got out there?
That was an option. I mean, I'm a mixed martial artist, so that means multi-dimensional. So that was definitely an option, not the only alternative, but since the opportunity was there, you know, I was here to take everything that come my way, and here we are. It's good.
You're boxing the best boxers in the world. You just defeated last year's PFL champion. How will you decide your next move in combat sports?
You know, I think my next move in combat sport is all depend on me, how I feel, how I deal with my life right now. But otherwise, I think I always thought like I still had a lot to give in the combat sport, and hopefully I keep thinking that way. I keep that thought alive.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. Last thing I want to have for you is, I know that this night was not about belts. It was not about money. It wasn't even to an extent about you. It was about Kobe. So I want the final thing for you to say is just what do you want to say about your son tonight?
Well, I just want to say, please remember my son Kobe. And then I dedicate this for him. This for Kobe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Francis.
People gonna remember your son, bro. I can't even imagine. So yeah, educate me on what should be next, or what is logically next for him in the PFL, for the PFL hardcores, because I'm trying to keep up, and I mean, he just came in and demolished their top guy in less than 4 minutes after a near 3-year layoff and losing his son. So that's a statement right there. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at TstreeT Controversy. As you can see, the link is right here. Well, the link is down below in the description box. Thanks for watching.